Tatăl nostru care ești în ceruri, sfințească-se numele Tău, vie împărăția Ta, facă-se voia Ta, precum în cer și pe pământ. Pâinea noastră, cea de toate zilele, dă-ne-o nouă astăzi și ne iartă nouă greșelile noastre, precum și noi iertăm greșiților noștri. Și nu ne duce pe noi în ispită, ci izbăvește-ne de cel rău, căci a Ta este împărăția și puterea și slava în veci. Amin.
Aș dori ca să rostim cu toți câți ne aflăm aici rugăciunea Tatăl nostru. Tatăl nostru care ești în ceruri, sfințească-se numele Tău, vie împărăția Ta, facă-se voia Ta, precum în cer, așa și pe pământ. Pâinea noastră, cea de toate zilele, dă-ne-o nouă astăzi și ne iartă nouă greșurile noastre, precum și noi iertăm greșiților noștri. Și nu ne duce în ispită, ci ne izbăvește de cel rău, căci a Ta este împărăția și puterea și slava în veci. Amin.
I would like to thank everyone that was able to come today at this protest. I thank you all for having the heart, courage, and moral responsibility to be present and to support the families who are going through a time of injustice and trial. This is a unique protest. This is happening not only in Australia, but all around the world, where the Romanian communities are gathering together, marching the streets of their cities, and standing up for the rights of the families who had their human rights violated by Bavernet. We might consider our community to be insignificant, with burdens and needs, possibly hard to unite. But today, it's a witness that we love God and all He has given us, our families, our friends, and our community. I am speaking to you all as a father who has 5 children, and I empathize with this family. I try to imagine with great difficulty what this family is going through, how one day the house is full of children running around, laughing, playing, getting ready for bed and for their good night kiss. And the next day, an empty house, no noise, no laughter, just the sound of the mother's tears and the father's grief. I try to imagine how I will feel in that situation. It breaks my heart every time. We are getting together because of this reason. On the 16th and 17th of November 2015, the Bodnariu family went through this devastation when all 5 children were kidnapped by the Bavernevet. An internal police investigation and several medical tests were conducted on children. The research suggests that no sign or symptoms were detected to prove that the children were violently abused by their parents. The parents has been found 100% innocent. However, the children have been taken away from them regardless and remain separated. We are here to support the Bodnariu family and condemn the abusive actions of Barnevernet, whom unlawfully adopted the 5 children without any justifiable reason, warrant, counseling, court order, or any notice to the parents. They simply went and adopted 2 of them from the school and the rest of them from their home. This is appalling behavior and unacceptable. This is extreme, but unfortunately not an unprecedented situation in Norway. We also gather here to support the other 7 Romanian families that are going through similar situation. Mihaela and Dumitru Nan, Claudia and Marius Radulescu, Ruth and Marius Bodnariu. They also been families from Czech Republic, Poland, Russia, and USA who visited Norway with their children and left without them. We also support Norwegian families whose children have also been unjustifiably adopted from their arms without any incentive. Thousands of mothers and fathers desperately want to reunite with their children, and they cry out for help. I strongly believe that God has chosen the Romanian nation to unite together and stand up for the justice on behalf of those families. In the past year, over 10,000 children have been taken from their families. We acknowledge that among these 10,000 cases, there have been legitimate cases of family violence, of abusiveness, and we do not condone such behavior, but on the contrary condemn it. What we support are families with Christian principle and strong moral compasses, and this is the right solution in today's society to reduce violence, immorality, and degradation. Norway, we are here to say that Barnevernet is an unsupervised and uncontrolled business that is violating parental rights with this criminal action. Norway will urge you not to turn a blind eye to the acts of the Barnevernet. It is unheard of and inhuman act of forcefully take away a nursing 3-month-old baby from the comfort and safety of his mother. It may not be today, but the day will come when Barnevernet will have to answer for this inexcusable and horrendous crime and atrocities towards family. People from all around the world, and today from Melbourne, Australia, we raise up and say, enough. Today we are not here to protest against the government of Norway. We are here to ask Norway, how long will you keep the Barnevernet hidden with these atrocities and crimes? We ask you today to return the children to the Bodnariu family, and not only, as well as the other children to their rightful families. Norway, we want you to have the courage to stop the Barnevernet from committing more crime and causing more pain and suffering to families and their children. My God bless you and thank you.
we are gathered here to be a voice for the Bodnariu family. It is hard to think of a greater tragedy for a parent than to have their children taken away from them. While we have to say from the start that we condemn child abuse, however, we believe that in this situation the Barbaret intervention was extreme and unjust.
Yes.
There is a huge difference between a parent whose lifestyle and abusive behavior puts the child's life in danger and a parent who loves the child but who may sometimes not know the best way to correct a child's misconduct. When you separate a child from his parents, you deprive that child of the love that only a parent can have and give to that child.
Yes.
You traumatize that child and those parents.
Yeah.
Yes, we as parents may not know the best way to deal with our children in every single situation. We are not perfect, and we acknowledge that. And we are even willing to be taught to be better parents.
Amen.
But please, don't steal our children. That is a crime against humanity.
Yes.
This is why we cannot be indifferent. This is why we protest. We have the responsibility, even the obligation, not to be indifferent. Thank you.
Yes.